Mike Lombardi gets into that building, ends up getting into various power struggles with other executives.
It's like you can't get the guy to stop talking about typewriters, about Bill Walsh, and about how he's a 3-time Super Bowl winning executive and strategist.
Lombardi and Belichick, who seem to be the focus of this story, clueless and arrogant.
Pablo Torre just exposed Mike Lombardi's complete misleading feat. No, not the kind Rex Ryan likes.
Listen, I'm a toe expert.
Feat as in accomplishment. Torre points out that Mike Lombardi touting himself as a 3-time Super Bowl strategist is a complete lie. Not only was Lombardi barely a part of the staff for one of the Super Bowls he claims, but had little to no impact on the other two. In case you don't know who he is, Michael Lombardi is the current North Carolina Tar Heels general manager and the only member of the staff that doesn't report to Jordan Hudson. Okay, I'm joking about that part, maybe. Lombardi previously worked for several organizations in the NFL, his highest position being as general manager for the absolute dynasty known as the Cleveland Browns. He was fired after 16 months. Lombardi's most notable position was a job Bill Belichick made up for him, titled assistant to the coaching staff, which he held from 2014 to 2016. The reason I say that's notable is because the Patriots actually won Super Bowls in 2014 and 2016. So you could definitely make the argument that Lombardi earned those rings, but that's where the controversy lies. The Super Bowls that Michael Lombardi is claiming he was a strategist for were Super Bowls 19, 49, and 51. The problem with claiming to be a strategist for Super Bowl 19 is that Mike Lombardi was just a staff assistant. As Bill Walsh's son said,
because I don't like him using, the fact that he was part of the 49 organization and all they did was cook it sandwiches, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't exactly say the guy bringing the team sandwiches was a strategist that contributed to them winning the Super Bowl, unless he decided to lace those sandwiches with steroids or something. The problem with claiming to be the strategist that won Super Bowls 49 and 51, in my opinion, is that there's absolutely no reason whatsoever to believe that Michael Lombardi helped the Patriots those seasons. Bill Belichick and the Patriots had already won 3 Super Bowls by the time that Lombardi got there, and after he left, they still went to 2 more Super Bowls, winning one of them. Thank you, Nick Foles, for being the badass that you are. But according to Pablo Torre, Lombardi was fired after the Patriots staff got together and agreed he was just too difficult to work with. Seemingly, only Belichick wanted to keep him, but Robert Kraft got involved and forced Belichick to relieve him. After Belichick obliged, Lombardi told the media that he was leaving the Patriots to write his book, which he eventually named Gridiron Genius, a masterclass in winning championships and building dynasties. This being the book where Lombardi self-describes himself as a 3-time Super Bowl champion strategist. The reason all of this is relevant right now is because of Bill Belichick's loyalty to Lombardi and the state of Carolina football. After Belichick and Lombardi took over Carolina, the Tar Heels transferred 40 players into their program and added 30 freshmen. So that's 70 new players with Lombardi's fingerprints all over them. With how much of a mess this season has been, Lombardi and Belichick aren't exactly a success story. Their team is 2-5 with nothing to suggest that they're going to improve this season. And looking at their schedule, I don't think it's crazy to say that they might win one more game this year, if that. The part of the episode that I found most fascinating was the revelation from Pablo Torre's sources that the NFL teams that were interested in Bill Belichick after he got fired from the Patriots, their biggest concern was who Belichick might bring in with him. Remember, Belichick is the guy that loves to bring in people known to be difficult to work with, like Matt Patricia, by the way, a defensive coordinator that Belichick hired as an offensive coordinator for God knows why. Belichick brought in Josh McDaniel, who famously lost the entire Raiders locker room before being fired, also was known to argue with Tom Brady on the sideline. Or the guy this entire video is about, Mike Lombardi. For that matter, what about Belichick's manager/granddaughter, Jordan Hudson? Wait, that's his girlfriend? Ugh. And what I really like about this revelation is that it actually does open up the possibility that the bombshell ESPN report that accused Robert Kraft of tanking Bill Belichick's interviews, that might have not told the full story. Personally, I think there's probably truth to both reports, both the Pablo Torre report and the ESPN bombshell. I think it's likely that Kraft did in fact tell Arthur Blank that Belichick lost his fastball. And he could have also mentioned that Belichick likes to bring in people that are difficult to work with. From the outside looking in, we can all see that much. But there you go. I probably just saved you an hour of that Pablo Torre video. It was very good. I do recommend watching it if you want to. Please remember to like and subscribe to help the channel grow. I'm Seattle Mike on the mic. I'll see you guys next time. Later.